Hello my dudes and welcome back to Enchant the World modded Minecraft inside All the Mods 9. We're checking out all the magic mods. Last episode we built these pretty sweet brooms. You can see me riding one now. It kind of clips through my legs a little bit. But you know what? It's a pretty sweet ride. But this episode we are talking portals. Now I don't mean Atlas and Peabody. What I mean is we're going to be looking into ways to get around the colony a little bit quicker. I've designed a pretty cool tower where we can house all of our portals and transportation systems, and I've done a bit of a Minecraft time-lapse for you guys to check out. So let's jump over and watch the tower being built. Now before we build the portal tower, we're going to need a way to connect to it. So I've designed this bridge. It's a simple build that uses the same materials that are present in the Mage Tower Lasting Integrity. Just some polished diorite, birch, stone bricks, and of course this has an open top design with some green brick shingles. It's very simple, it's very stylish, it's easy to build, and it's very modular. Now it connects to the tower on the mob farm floor, so we're going to need to tidy up the entrance, which is at the window at the moment, because this room was not built to have a bridge connecting to it. But now it's time to build the tower itself, the portal tower. Now this is a very loosely decorated build. The more decorations and blocks that I add to a build when I'm designing a blueprint, the harder it's going to be for your builder to build. And my priority, as always with these blueprints, is function first. You can always come back and add whatever decoration you want to make the tower feel a bit more like your own. It has 3 floors. There's a main floor on the middle, and that's a nice big 20 block diameter circle, which should be loads of room for all the portals you're going to need. However, if you do run out of room, there's a small circle both below and above where you can plonk down a few more portals. And there we go, the portal tower is finished. Now I really enjoy putting these blueprints together. And if you guys at home want to get your hands on these blueprints so you can build these in your own Minecraft worlds, as long as you have Minecolonies of course, you can become a Patreon or YouTube member, join the Discord, and then download them from there. Then if you put them into the right folder in your Minecraft client, give them to your builder in-game, he will put the buildings up lickety-split. And then you'll have yourself a building. Easy peasy. We are of course going to need more buildings going forward, so if you've got any ideas at all about what you think I should be building for this compound, let me know in the comment section because I love to read all of your ideas. But that said, I do want to come back to our colony. There's a load of really cool fairy tale style buildings that I feel like would really elevate the look of our mage compound. Okay, very cool. Here it is up there. Now we'll take a bit of a swoop around on the old McBroom. And you can see, oh yeah, so it's definitely like a work in progress. The framework is here, but it needs a little bit of decoration. And from a distance over here, you can see, yeah, oh man, the compound is looking really, really top notch. So, portals and getting around. Well, let me just get off my broom a bit. There we go. And into the tower. Now, as I said, we're going to have to clear out this entrance a bit because, yeah, this tower is modular, and the bridge that comes over, well, we put some flower boxes here, so we can get rid of those, no sweat. And we're going to move this jar around. Basically, we'll have to change this room a little bit because there's stuff in the way, and we want a clear path to get to our portals. But I'll just put this jar up there somewhere else. We can move all these jars because we've got loads of chains hanging from the ceiling, that should be fine to put these jars on. So from here, we're going to be able to portal around our compound. In theory, we're going to want a portal to go down to the evil crypt down there. Maybe one to go over to the mystical agriculture setup we've got over there as well. And there's going to be plenty of room for portals that go all over the place. Now, there's a number of ways to get around in this mod pack. Now, first up, we're going to look into the ars nouveau way of getting through things. So I had some portal scrolls, some warp scrolls that I made before. Let's see if they're in the computer. Yeah, here we go. Warp scrolls. Now, these are like one-time use, so if I hold shift and right-click, it's bound to right here, right next to my computer, right next to where I do most of my crafting and stuff. But there's a way to make these into stabilized warp scrolls. Yeah, so if I go to the enchanting apparatus with a bit of blaze powder and some ender pearls or pearl variants, I can stabilize the warp scroll, and that means I can use it non-stop. It stops being consumable, and I can just do it whenever I want. That's going to be really handy for getting home. I know that some of you guys always say, why don't you use the home command, like /home? But to me, using /home has always felt a little bit cheaty. But this should be enough to get down to our enchanting apparatus. Here we go. Oh man, I like how atmospheric. This is probably my favorite room in the entire compound, but for good reason. Look at this, the mana coming down the middle, these hanging mage lights. Oh man, and the lighting is perfect. Oh man, look at the way the sun cascades through that window. That is just like a dream. That's a screenshot right there, boom. So with the objects on the pedestals, we'll put the warp scroll in the middle now. And this should stabilize things. So as you can see, a warp scroll can be used a single time to teleport to a recorded location. Won't work across dimensions, so I can't use this from the end or the nether. That's a bit of a bummer. And to stabilize it, yeah, boom. This scroll is not consumed on use. And this one, ooh, so this one can teleport between dimensions. That's really big. So let's give this a try. Can I use this mid-air? Like if I'm falling to my doom, can I use the warp scroll to save my life? No. But, wait, why can't I use it? Oh. Okay. Interesting. So it doesn't actually warp you instantly. It creates a portal that you can then walk through to go to where your location is. Now, this is okay, but does this thing go away? Are these mage blocks? Do they expire? So pretty cool. That's like a temporary portal. What about a permanent portal? Because I'm going to want to get to the crypt on the regular. So here we go. What about a warp portal? We make this out of source stone, or its variants, in the shape of a rectangle, and then provide a full source jar nearby. Throw a warp scroll with a written location into the frame, and there we go, we create a portal. Now, these can be any size you want, like 1x1 to 21x21, and all the variations in between. So you can make a super tall, thin one, or a pretty wide, flat one. Oh, very cool. And the Dominion wand changes the texture, so we can use the texture of the portal to kind of show us where we're going. Okay, well, to do this, we're going to need a bit of source stone. So let's grab some of that and empty my pack while I'm at it. But regular source stone looks a little bit trash. With a stone cutting machine, we can actually make these look pretty fancy. There's a couple of cool variations over here with like some gilding on them. Ooh, I like smooth gilded source stone small bricks. That looks really cool. That could be a good one. We're also going to need a few more warp scrolls, so I'll make some blank parchment. Wait, I need more mage bloom fiber. Yeah, let's get loads of that in the computer. That'll come in handy. Okay, so let's put this bad boy down. We're going to go through, we're going to tidy up this bit, don't worry. I mean, for now there's a gap here, but yeah, and like I said, this is a modular design and the blueprints are available on the Discord, so if you want to, whoops, build this pretty cool bridge with the tower and of course the portal tower, you can do that. Now, we're also going to want to be able to get back to the portal tower using another mod. So what I want to do is also go into the computer. I'm sure I've got some of these lying around. Yeah, we're going to put down a waystone as well over here. Right in the middle, and we're going to call this Portal Tower. So we can always use a waystone to get to the portal tower, just in case, you know, it's good to spread out your options. So portal number 1, we're going to park over here, and I'm going to clear out some of this because we want to make enough space for this. And I want like a 3x3. I think that'll be a cool looking portal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to run out of source stone at this rate. Yeah, definitely. But along the top, we can probably use just this smooth alternating. And yeah, that looks pretty cool. Maybe even make this 1 block higher. I'm not quite sure yet, but here we go. We've got the framework for what's going to be our portal. So now we want a warp scroll of the location we're going to go to. So this is going to be the portal to go to the crypt. So let's just swoop on down there. I should still have flight. Yeah, there we go. So we'll remove some of this spirit flame over here because we don't need so much of this. And park the second portal over here in the wall. Now we're going to go a bit more discreet with this one. We're going to have a portal that's only, 1x2. So we'll put source stone there and source stone there. Then around the edge, we're gonna try leaving out the bottom corner, see if that works. We're gonna set a warp scroll to this location. Then we're gonna go back up to the portal tower. Set a location that is right in front of this one as well. Now, with the other one, the one that goes down to the crypt, we're going to toss this inside the portal. Does that work? No. So the portal isn't created unless you have enough source. So we're going to try and drag some source from the main tower now. Shouldn't be a problem because we have loads of this. So we'll need some splitters and stuff to get this all mapped out. Okay, so we're going to try and just like warp the source along the roof of the bridge over here. I've got 6 relays and 2 splitters. This should be enough. And this has, I think, a range of 15 blocks. So if we count this out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So roughly around about here. But to play it safe, we'll go a few back. And there we go, and we'll put the next one, I guess, right in the middle here. We're going to remove this lantern. And the second relay is going to be right in the center of the bridge. That looks pretty cool as well. Then to keep things symmetrical, the next one's going to be here. And last but not least, we're going to park one right in the middle. But this one's going to be a splitter. So this is going to accept the source from the other locations and then split it into the different places. So now with the Dominion wand, we want to take from the jar to here. Right, boom. Now we want to get some jars on top of this portal, make sure it works. Now, like I've said, actually, this is not necessarily a great move because we can get source to these portals, but we're going to need like a source setup down in the crypt to power that portal. So maybe a portal back isn't the best option. So we'll put the source jar on top of this portal, right in the middle. There we go. And again, we can make this look a lot nicer in future, because at the moment, yeah, it looks ugly and square. But I want to see how this works. So, from the splitter to the source jar. Is that going to be filling up? Yeah, there we go. And it's 100% full now, which means we can probably put the warp scroll into the portal. Now, I've forgotten which scroll was which, but by process of elimination, this one's at Y98, which is quite high up. This one's at Y53, which is pretty low down, so that one must be the crypt one. Toss it in. Oh, there we go. Thinking with wrong game. Yeah, portal reference. So, well, we have a portal now, and yeah, it looks a bit ugly though. Lots of purple stuff floating around. Doesn't really look like a portal yet. It's said that the Dominion wand can let us choose the skin. So let's try this. Right click. Ah, like another portal one. Or just a regular. So there's only 2 choices. Oh, now what sucks is this isn't see-through. That's a bit of a shame. So I think I actually prefer the see-through one because, oh my god, look at all this scenery. How can we rob ourselves of this view? And let's give this a try. So if I walk through here, oh, there we go. Yeah, amazing. So yeah, a portal this end isn't the wisest choice because we need a full jar of source to power this. As you can see though, that hasn't used that much source. I think maybe because basically the distance wasn't very far. With a further distance, maybe it'd use a bit more source. Well, okay, cool. Those are portals from Ars Nouveau. Pretty impressive, pretty awesome. We'll tidy up the one in the crypt in a bit, but now we're going to look into something else. We're going to try and make some warp stones from the waystones mod. Now, it's not the easiest of things to make. You need stone bricks, a bit of flint, and warp dust. Actually, we got all of this on farm. Amazing. So these warp plates are going to be super handy, super easy. And we'll make 6 warp plates. So how do these work? Well, we'll put one down right over here. I think right at the start is a good location. Oh man, these are pretty cool looking as well. Now, how do we bind this to somewhere? This warp plate is not bound to another plate. So when you right click on the warp plate, it gives you an attuned shard. You bring this to another warp plate and then it's linked. So what we're going to do now is go down to the crypt. Yeah, nice. Put down another warp plate. Now, could we put this inside the portal? Yeah, that works. So this is kind of like a way of getting around it. This is still a portal back, but it's a much simpler, much cheaper one. Doesn't cost any source. In fact, why do we even make this source portal in the first place if warp plates are better and cheaper? Well, we're trying to explore all the options. And the portals, they're pretty cool. They get style points. So you put the shard inside the warp plate, take out the one that's already in there, put in the one that you've just brought over. Make sure you don't get those mixed up as well, but it's not too tricky to work out. And boom, yeah, you teleport back and forth. That's really cool. You got to crouch on it, but... or do you have to crouch on it? No, just stand on it. Amazing. Oh yeah, that's so cool. So warp plates are amazing. So there you go, the portal tower. We'll have to make some more portals. Work out some more places we want to go to. For example, yeah, we want to go down to the mystical agriculture setup. So we should probably move this one. And instead put it in front of this portal here so we know how to get back. And so over here now, we're going to put down a warp plate, pick up the shard from inside. This should work. Going to use the flight that I have from the ritual to swoop on over here. Oh man, I've missed this setup. It's been ages since I've been back here to check up on my crops. And these things are probably massively overloading now. Wow, infinite diamonds. So we'll put the portal stone right here, I reckon. Good place for it. Right click. Take the shard out, put the other one in, stand on it. Boom. Right click, put the shard in. And now we can go back and forth to the mystical agriculture setup. Very cool. That's amazing. So with the stabilized warp scroll, we've always got a way to get home. We've got portals set up so we can zip around the colony. Things are going pretty good. Now, you know what? I feel like I want to go out exploring, get some loot. So what I want to do this episode as well is go to the end. There's a couple of creatures that I tried to kill previously in, for example, I think the Byzantine Minecolonies playthrough, the end golem, and then there was an even badder dude hidden in the end. I've got some crazy spells now. I want to put this guy through his paces and take him out. I've got loads of spells. My backpack has a load of food. We're going to get the augment arrows out. See if we've got any more in our arrow creator. Where was it? Yeah, over here. This little setup over here. 2. That's okay. I need more though. Yeah, let's make a couple of stacks, because these arrows are amazing. Oh, we'll also take these split arrows, because they could also be amazing. Boom. Wait a minute, maybe it's time to make the enchanter's shield and sword. I made the shield before. There we go, the enchanter's shield. But I could make the enchanter's sword. And again, this isn't a tricky craft. We didn't do it before because we didn't have the materials. Now we are swimming in those materials, so we can do this. An enchanter's sword. Can you put fortune on a sword? No, you put looting, that's right. Diamond sword. Let's pick the best one out of the bunch. This one's got vigilante. This one's got bane of arthropods. Knockback. Ooh, smite 3 and life stealing. That could be pretty good. And there we go, the enchanter's sword. Amazing. We'll put this on the bench. Now it's time to think, my dudes, are we going to craft a killer spell for this sword. What do we want to put on here? So all spells on the sword get 1 additional amplify. I'm thinking maybe Necrotic Decay could be a good choice for this. Yeah, you know what? It might be. So we're going to craft a custom Necrotic Decay for the sword on number 3, because we don't really use Shatter, we don't really use Combust. So we're going to call this spell Necro Slice. Yeah, doesn't need a form because the sword has a form. We're going to add Wither with a whole bunch of amplifies. Then we're going to add Hex. Where's Hex? Hex with a whole bunch of amplifiers as well. Wow, yeah, look at this. Perfect. Create Necro Slice. Put this on the sword. Oh yeah, and it gets a cool kind of blue-green color as well. That's amazing. Okay, my dudes, let's go and Necro Slice some of these bosses in the end. Here we go. Ready to rock. And of course my broom, just for getting around a bit easier. So my dudes, let's float around the nether, see if we can find a boss stronghold. Oh man, it's not the quickest of things, and maybe I could make this broom a bit quicker. But it is a very leisurely ride. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, now hello, what is this? Look at this amazing structure. This could be crazy. I bet there's a boss in here. Oh man, look at this thing. This thing looks amazing. There we go, night vision. So easy to see, but oh my god, does the game look so much uglier with night vision equipped. So let's give this thing a try. Got my enchanter's sword. Hold block to shield myself from the arrow. Where'd this guy go? There he is. Oh my god, he hits hard. And slice. It's not actually... Oh, I don't think... Oh my god. I don't... Oh my god, what the hell? Hex was augmented by Amplify too many times. Oh no. So the sword is not amazing. I have no bed. Oh my god, I have no bed. I haven't died for so long. Okay, so the sword kind of sucks. It doesn't really do the damage that I'm looking for. Luckily enough... Oh my god, what the hell? Luckily enough, with the spellbook out, we can switch over to... Ooh, what's going to do lots of damage? Wall of Pain. Yeah, there we go. This will do the job. Oh, it doesn't have a form glyph. But you know what? My bow is still the Bow of Legends. So we're going to use this instead. And we will remove the shield, actually, because it doesn't work well with the bow. And it does clog up the screen quite a lot. Okay. Oh my god, these things do like loads of damage every hit though. That's the real killer there. Every single one of these arrows does like 20 damage. Oh my god. This bow though, the Bow of Legends. So what is all this stuff on these tables? It looks pretty cool. So what is... Oh, look at this. So these are supposed to be pool tables. These are like pool balls. Or like billiards or whatever. And these are like pool cues. Oh my god, that looks really cool. That's a really nice decorative touch. So this is a very deadly little dungeon. But the loot kind of matches the deadliness. Look at this stuff. Oh yeah, enchanted book with withering. 16 diamonds. I mean, again, we got infinite diamonds. A netherite sword though. That's a pretty good steal. Okay, well, yeah, let's get out of Dodge. This is an interesting dungeon with some pretty good loot, but we're here for bosses, not weird skeletons that one-shot me. Oh, hello. I think this is it. I think this structure right here is where we're going to find the bosses. So what's this stuff? This looks pretty cool. Voidstone from Cataclysm. Ah, this is a Cataclysm dungeon, so there's going to be Cataclysm bosses. Okay, on with the hunt. Watch the traps on the floor. See if we can find the golem. He's got to be around here. This is a Cataclysm dungeon. Got to have a Cataclysm boss. Maybe we need to clear out the area a little bit. So we're going to mage leap up. Onto the roof of here. Sounds fine. And, well, I have a special tool for this. It's called Apocalypse. Yeah, now this is not advised, because what this might do is destroy a lot of loot for you. And there we go. Oh, okay, so this is exposed. Oh my god. I just got almost wiped out in one shot by whatever was going on down there. I thought I was a much better wizard than this, but my armor is very low level. Let's take it nice and slow this time. Okay, let's take him out. Ender Golem. Okay, so the Ender Golem is asleep. You can't damage him until you wake him up. Why was this easier in Byzantine? There we go, now he's awake. Okay, so dodge the shulker bolts if we can. And let's just try necrotic decay on this guy because he does take a lot of damage from it. Oh my god, he also hits really hard. I need to get way more armor on my stuff. Yeah, this has got to be a hit and run kind of thing because this guy hits like a truck. I mean, he's taking damage from Hex and Wither. It's just not very quick. So these spells are not really crazy boss killers that I thought they were. They absolutely annihilate the Twilight Forest bosses. But these guys, I guess they have just like insane levels of armor. So looking at the numbers, I'm going to be here for a while. Maybe there's a better choice. Maybe I could try Fury of the Storm. That could be a good one. Yeah, now we're seeing his health drop. This is very manageable. Is he taking damage now? Yeah, look at this. That is going down pretty quickly. Are we close? Oh yeah, this is it. Boom. Oh, destroyed. Oh my god, no. We made a vengeance spirit. Help. Go. Ooh. Okay, no, he's gone. He's gone. And we got ourselves, very nice, a void core. There should be another boss to kill. Now, if the Ender Golem gave us that much trouble, this guy is going to be seriously bad news, but I reckon we can still do it. Let's summon this next guy. Here we go. Oh, he's here, he's here, he's here, he's here. Now, I might get one shot by this guy, so I'm going to have to see if I can... Oh my god, I got one shot! What the hell? So we're pretty low on options here, and I feel like maybe the only option for us really is to nuke the site from orbit. We just smash it up as much as we can. Now, it's not perfect because... Oh my god, the golem just flew. Flew sky high. Whoosh! Oh my god, crazy. Crazy. I love to see that though, that's nuts. So yeah, it looks like Apocalypse doesn't actually break these obsidian bricks. I mean, that makes sense, right? What does break these obsidian bricks? Long Dig does. And this is very spammable, so we're going to create ourselves a bit of an arena here. So one of the major problems we have here is the fact that this is a horrible arena to fight in. Maybe we can fight him on our own terms by putting him in a mob yoinker. Let's give it a go. Where are you, my... Okay. Okay, so we've kind of crafted a bit of an arena here. What I'm going to try and do is run in, mob yoink him, and get out of dodge. This might work, it might not. Dodge his attacks. You need loads more XP to yoink this mob. No! Did I get him? No, I didn't get him. Wait, where's he gone, though? He's gone? Well, let's go and see if we can find another end stronghold, because I really do want to try and capture this guy in a yoinker. Aha, on the horizon, looks like another stronghold where we're going to find another one of these Ender Guardians. I've got the mob yoinker, but I don't have enough XP to actually trap this dude. I need more XP and quickly. So if I go into my backpack, I've got a waystone here somewhere, there we go. We're going to head home quickly, get loads of XP out of our computer system, because we do have loads in here. I want to make absolutely sure that we can capture this guy. Okay, if level 79 isn't high enough to capture this dude, then I don't know what is. Let's go see if we can yoink this guy now with 79 XP. Eat a golden carrot. Eat a golden apple. And here we go. Let's yoink this dude. Ooh. Yes! Oh my god, we did it! Oh, and it didn't actually take that many levels. I'm only down to 79 now, but inside the yoinker, we have an Ender Guardian. That's freaking amazing! We're going to use the stabilized warp scroll. Where is my stabilized... oh my god, where is it? There it is. Stabilized warp scroll to go home. I'm 99% sure that if we put an End Guardian into a jar, you're not going to get any drops from him because I think all the mods has disabled that. He's a boss monster and getting that on farm would be pretty crazy. I mean, we could try it though. Yeah, you know what? The potential benefits are insane. So let's give it a go. We're going to get a containment jar. Now this is so dangerous. This is the most dangerous thing I've ever done. We'll remove the flesh and the arrow. So this is weird. There's an arrow trapped in this containment jar. And yeah, I can't get it out. I can use Dispel though. There we go. To get it out. And then, yeah, weird. So the arrow was trapped mid-flight. Didn't even know that containment jars could do that. But they really can trap any entity in the game. Crazy. So there we go. 2 empty containment jars. Put these down. Right here. This is risky. This is very risky. This is super dangerous. Summoning... Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? If I summon this Ender Guardian in my base, this could be the end of everything. It really could. But we'll give it a go. We're going to give it a go. Ooh, go in the jar! Oh my god. He just one-punched man me. Okay, coming back to my corpse. And... okay, thank God, he's inside there. That's good news. What's bad news is, well, yeah, I died. But that's okay. We lost a bit of XP, but I'm still level 57. That's still a good level to be at. So the moment of truth. Let's go and put this guy upstairs. Man, what a prize. The Ender Guardian. One of the toughest monsters in the game is inside a jar. It's a bit cheaty, and I would have liked to kill him. But I want to see if we can get the cool drops from him. So this chain was made for you, my friend. There you go. The Drigmies are hard at work, and we'll have to wait and see if this guy puts any drops into this chest over here. But I'm feeling quietly confident. I think he might do. Either way, he's in the bag. So what have we learned this episode? Well, we've done the portal thing. That's pretty cool. Getting around to and from base and things isn't too bad. We learned about warp stones as well from the waystones mod, and we also discovered that we are not prepared. The Ender Guardian and the Ender Golems basically one-shot us because we don't have enough armor. So while my spells can do a lot of damage, what I can't really do right now is take damage. I need to find a way to bolster my defenses, to get some more healing on the go, and to also get way more armor so I can at least take 1 or 2 punches. Oh wait, hang on a sec, look at this, we've got a new drop in here. Oh, okay. So it looks like the Ender Guardian drops giant slaying gauntlets of guard and penetration. He always drops this because we're getting 3. They're identical by the looks. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. So this is a gauntlet of guard of penetration. Is it a sword? It's got attack damage. Can I swing it? Yes, I can. It's got a very slow swing time. And it looks, oh my god, this looks really cool. Look at this. My arm is like an Ender Guardian's. That's amazing. Honestly, I love this. So there we go. What better way to end this episode in this? Honestly, I love this little cubby hole with the way the light shines in here. So a massive thank you for watching this episode. We learned about portals. We tackled the Ender Guardian, got our asses kicked, but then we came back, put him in a net, and now we've kind of got him on farm. Next episode, what I think we're going to have to do is look into better forms of armor, things that can protect us against taking physical damage. While I'm quick and nimble, every now and again there's a boss that will just one-shot me, and that's no good. A massive thank you for watching, hit like and subscribe, and as always, if you become YouTube members or Patreon members, you get access to the blueprints I've used to create the base. But until next time, my dudes, take care.